like my shield there, creating that beautiful glow. Just stuck my big hand on the camera. Bear with me. We may have a problem. I don't know who this is on camera, but we got to make sure it's not tater. And it doesn't look big enough to be taters. It's also got a tag in its right ear. I think the only animal on our farm with a tag in the right ear is Honey. I think it's her fly tag. Let me tell you something about that moment of, who is that? When I saw that on the camera this morning. I was worried, chickens. Worried. True story. Hang on. I know I made a hole over here somewhere. There it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. One of y'all missing a buddy. Golly, that could be taters right there. It is. No. Whew. Man, they all look alike, don't they? I saw that blue tag. It's one of those pesticide tags in his ear, and I was like, no, because his is blue. That's the second time my heart rate's done that today. But one of you guys sent us that down rod. Yeah, I'm no dummy. It's supposed to come with brackets, but it did not. Somebody's going to tell me that I was careless and they probably got thrown away. But the moment I opened it was the moment I looked for the brackets, because it don't make any sense. You can't do it without the brackets. The kind person that ordered that for us has set up like a return label for me. We're just going to ship it back and get our brackets. I mean, I could run to the store and get a couple pipe clamps, conduit clamps. I could do that. I could make it work. That's not the point. One of y'all paid for something, and you know on this channel, we pay for something. I don't care if it's gum. I'm going to get all my gum. You know what I'm saying? Well, looky here. Looky here, looky here. What do you say, young lady? Oh, chicken just... Ugh. You're going to walk all the way up here? All the way up here. I don't even have a snack. Come here. She's looking heavy, isn't she? She ain't due for like 3 more months. All right, I've got good news. The only one that could have been on camera is right there. So we know it's not him. It's not blue. It's not near enough. Blue's not near and big enough to be that one we saw on camera. Good morning. So now what do? Do I send my neighbor that video and give him a total panic attack? Because he's clearly missing. I don't know. I couldn't tell if that was a steer. It wasn't a bull. The second clip, it looks like something's between its legs, but that's not a cow. And it's way too, like, it's way too small to be a cow, if that makes sense. And if that was a cow, she'd be much bigger. I think she'd have a much bigger, you know, bag between her legs. If it's a steer, I do. It's either a steer or a heifer. I don't know. See, that's the problem. Y'all look alike. Hey, y'all be doing a buddy system, but y'all lost a buddy. Mm-hmm. Someone's missing. You ain't even been tagged yet. My goodness. See, it could have been one of them. He's got a count. I mean, he has a head count. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Look at this view right here. Isn't that cool? How cool is that, man? Look at June. She's listening for that bag sound, that crinkle noise. That's what she's listening for. That's Fiona. This is the dream right here. This is the dream. This is why you build a 4-board fence, okay? Ain't got nothing to do with the animals. Ain't got nothing to do with whether it's 4 board, 3 board, 2 board, 5 board. It's so you can put your foot up right here, rest your arms on it, and look like a cowboy. That's in your camo Skechers, because that's what your grandma wore when she got old, and that's what you wear because you're not old, but you like comfy shoes. Woo! Woo! I'm actually just kind of getting a head count. I don't see Finn. Look, they got a jungle gym. I'd be sad if that fell on MJ's head. Not, I don't want to hurt him. I want him to feel it a little bit. I even planted corn in this field for them cows. I did. Look at that. Taters! Yeah. What you doing, bub? He can't figure out where I'm at. What's up, Stinker? What's up, Stinker? Yeah, hit this fence, brother. This one's a little bigger. Yeah, hit this one. Huh? Don't be, you little stinker. All that I give you, you know what's gonna stink? I gotta cut these posts off and pick up all this mess today. And you're in there wanting to play touch football. Dude, yeah, hit this one. You stinker. Look at this little cuss. Golly, what is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? My goodness. Look, here he comes. Hey, someone come get their boy. Yeah. I really would like to see Finn and Bunny. All right, that is Princess and Finn. Oh, the baby nursing. Oh, the baby nursing. This is the stinking life right here, man. This is it. Where's Honey? She was behind Taters. I didn't show her yet. There's Honey. We lay eyes on Bunny, we're golden. Hey, everybody stayed in the spot tonight. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, everybody. Baby zoomies. Oh, found a corn. Car's driving by, but I'm not pausing it during this. I usually edit out the cars driving by. Found some corn and now I'm gonna eat it. Hey, Mom, what kid? Mom, I found it. Sorry, kid. Mom tax. Junebug, what do you say, little lady? What do you say? Huh? Look, the whole family's here. Look at toupee taters. Moo, baby moo. Baby moo. What's up, baby moo? What's up, buddy? What's up? So pretty. This is it right here, man. Like, this is it. This is legit. This is too legit. Yeah, today we're gonna cut the tops off the boards. As for these posts, this one needs to be fixed, but we're gonna make sure everything's in order before we start tearing that out. But I think, hang on. Yeah, that's a big old spider. Hang on a minute. I think I'm just gonna cut these off like right here. Maybe a little higher. Maybe even like right, I don't know. I'm not sure. I tell you what's gonna determine a lot of what I do is Case is gonna come out here later. Case has a real eye for what's level, and he can see, probably those nice fancy glasses we just bought him, just sees things. He's able to just back up, and it's not like he doesn't have a dog in the fight. He wants it to look pretty, and he knows the quicker he tells me it looks straight, the quicker he can go inside and get out of the heat and nastiness and quit working on the fence. But he's just really good about, like, I think it needs to come up a little. And sometimes the board's just warped. Like, this is supposed to be 54 inches right there. This is probably 54. This is probably 54 and a half. That's probably 55 and a half. It's just kind of got to play the slope of the land and run right up it so it looks real neat and pretty. Look, we almost got a bell curve right there. Is that what a bell curve is? I don't really know. I have to ask Uncle Kyle about them bell curves. Gosh, look at this. Mind the business, mind the mess, the buckets, the boards. Just look at it. Look at how cool that is, guys. Oh my goodness. Funkle fan. Ali. No. No. You guys are venturing a little far. Listen, Frizzle, listen. If you jump that gate, it's over. It's over. There's nothing I can do for you. The wiener dog will prevail in that chase. That's for sure. Look how pretty they are, though. You know what I love about weed eating? Absolutely nothing. Weed eating's overrated in the country. I ain't doing it. I might let the cows out or one or two of them out to eat that later, but weed eating, man. Weed eating. What do you say, pigs? What do you say? Hmm? Ready? There we go. Easy. Easy. Boom. I'm feeling it today, Reba. I'm feeling it today. Dolly. Dolly and Reba. Pigs. Pigs. See, there's a perfect example of an uncut male and a cut male. If he spins around, you'll have them right beside each other. Wouldn't that be nice on camera? Come on, scoot up there, Pork. Yep, that's why we think we're gonna have some baby piggies. That's exactly why. Yep. Hey, just so you guys know, don't believe everything you see on the interweb. You all are sheep. You are sheep, Dolly. You're a sheep, Reba. Be a sheep. Do sheep things. My neighbor's ranch hand, who you met, it's been about a year now. We call him H-Man. I think I've only said it a couple of times, but when we worked a bunch of calves and steers, and when we worked a bunch of cows over at my neighbor's, H-Man was there. And he confirmed that's a heifer on camera down there. I told him I haven't seen hide nor hair, and I haven't driven down there yet, but that was also 4 o'clock in the morning. It's currently 8:15. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but they have a gate code and access all that stuff. They can get in here anytime, but I'm not really sure how that's gonna play out. Man, on a side note, this was all wood chips from right here all the way down. Look, you can see them all the way down to here, all the way down, still going, and look at it. Look how green it is. This whole patch right here. Look at that. Wood chips be like liquid gold. Like they're not liquid, but you know what I mean. They're not gold either. Wow. Cabela! What do you say, dog? Look how Goose just sat down. Why was that funny? Poor little Goose. Is that chicken still over there? Is that what he's looking for? No, they'd be going nuts if there was a chicken under there. See that lattice right there? I think I'm gonna build a frame and hang that lattice just to hide it a little bit. Might even put it on a hinge so it just kind of swings freely and I can weed eat underneath it. Or hinges. I don't know, I don't really have anything to store under there. What in the world? There's a flat tire waiting to happen. Screws from when they built the stinking house, man. How in the world, 2018 to now, laying there in the yard. Never seen them. I don't really store anything under there, but it'd be nice, like, to just have a little place to kind of hide stuff. Like right now, it just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. There's a big giant hole under the deck, which normally is space underneath the deck, but you know what I mean. Coming up for water. I'm a blessed man. Married way out of my class. What do you say, boys and girls? Hey, I learned something. This has a hole in it. I know, it's got a hole in it. And I'm not even sure where it's at. I'm not sure. It's my oldest one. This is 5.5 years old at least. And it finally bit the dust. How crazy is that though? Do better, Atwoods, do better. So I'm getting ready to jump on a meeting with everybody from Aeroclip. And I need a good background. The boys would, here, get in here with me.
I'm in it.
Get in here. This is Janelle and Brody and Andrea, Farmer Tyler, Alex. I wonder if Tom will be in here. What time is it in the UK?
I have no idea.
What time is it in the UK? I gotta pick something.
Oh, my head disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Pick something Tom will like. Tom, that's a big Tom scene right there. He looks like one of them dudes.
Yeah, he'll be in here.
Better be in here. Okay, what's this? That looks like I took something that makes me see my words. It's what?
4:55 p.m. in the UK.
Oh, so he better be in here. It's 5 o'clock.
Their day is over and ours is just starting.
It's 5 o'clock. He should be in here. Can I make my own? That'd be dangerous.
Can I just keep my head in the corner like this during your meeting?
Yeah, don't say anything and just float right there. Like get your shoulder out, but like look down like you're looking at me like I did something wrong. Yeah, if you just did that the whole time. How's it do that? It's so fast. Can I beat it? If I turned it off. Oh no, wait. Uh-oh, now I don't know how to turn it off. Uh-oh. Now I'm committed. What's blur? Ooh, you just be in space. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Rat, I guess.
Oh. Okay. Most important is someone prepare, but I don't think it will. I think it needs more water.
It's gonna be filling still.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill it to the top. Like if you don't think you've got enough room over there, you've got plenty to pull.
If anybody hears the sound of someone throwing up or vomiting, it's Oscar. He's fine. Yeah. Listen, I know you love to pool, but stay out of it. Stay out of it for a few months, okay? Stay out of it. No, our dogs actually stay out of the pool, no problem. I've let Oscar in before, but only when I'm in there, but they steer clear of it. And honestly, I don't even know that Willow would sink this tarp. That is really tight. This is a much more robust tarp than we had last year. We've just kind of learned a few things. Hey, let me know in windy areas, you know, they make that pool wrap. Does anybody use that? You know, it's like saran wrap and it goes all the way around the edges and it keeps wind from getting underneath it, because that's north and that's our only issue. We're trying something different this year. Last year we put the pillow in it, and then you drop the level of the water and the pillow kind of keeps the water from pooling up on it. But I should say we're not doing that because the pillow's in the garage. But I still want to make sure that we don't get wind up underneath that tarp, because, you know, then you run into issues with it stretching and all that good stuff. But regardless, whew, I'm glad I jumped in there before I went down and worked on the fence though. So now I'm gonna go work on the fence a little bit. Well, now that that's out of the way, the pool cover, I got myself some spider blades. I prefer the Diablo, but they didn't carry them where I was at. And these will cut, they'll do a good job. But I think for now, what I'm gonna do is just take the tops off so they don't look silly. But I'm gonna leave probably that much just so we can decide what we wanna do. I know it kind of seems silly because, you know, why would you make 2 cuts when you can just make 1? Well, I'm not sure if Ray wants them angled. I'm not sure if we want them, I don't know. I'm not sure how we want them. But we're just going to take some off and see how it looks. It should really clean up the look. And then I've got my cutting wheel if we want to take down the T-posts, the top of the T-posts. So let's just do a few here. Whew! How's that look? Pretty uniform there. I'll go ahead and take the tops of those T-posts off, which will be nothing. Hey, we got lawnmowers. Check them out. Annie! So pretty. A lot of people think T-posts are like extremely tough, and they are, but a good cutting wheel, yeah. T-post is no match. Cutting wheel doesn't quite have enough reach. There we go. Whew. Now these are extremely sharp. I'm gonna get some of those T-post covers for them. And if not, I'll just hit them with some duct tape and put something over them. You gotta remember, I'm not really worried about the cows. It's more about the boys, whatever. I don't want a cow to jump up here and get stabbed or cut or whatever. But they're walking around inside of, you know, half this fence is barbed wire. It's just as sharp, and it's meant to be sharp. Nonetheless, I think this looks pretty good. Let me climb out of here and I'll show you. So looky there, looky there. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Still needs baseboards, but what I also want to do is come through and I want at least 2 screws on each side and then a faceboard, and I'll put a screw in the middle. But I always off-center it a little bit, so I grab some real estate instead of putting a screw in that cut right there where the boards separate. So, like even right here, you just want to give it a chance, every chance possible to be as strong as possible. But I like it, man. The next step, if you can't tell, I'm avoiding. I do not want to pick all this junk up, but we got to do it. Yeah, look at that fence, man. Wow. By the way, I think that post right there, I might be able to just bend that forward. I think the top just needs to come forward. I bet that top one's a 16 and it just kind of bent it backwards a little bit. I bet if I make that an 8, it relieves some of that tension on that post. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, look at that. I gotta get that one out of there. Pretty slick, Rick. I'm gonna spare you guys this because it's gonna be boring. But I'm just gonna go around and everything inside the fence I'm gonna throw out. And then we'll sort out what's good and bad on the flip side. See, like you're not gonna use these. Now, I tell you where these are handy. I'll use them like you keep one on your trailer for the jack, but I don't need 24 of them. So these aren't too bad. These cutoffs here, I might be able to make something in the coop. Some more, places to roost. Whew, look at that one. I'd say the dozer got that one. All right, let me do a little bit of work. The boss is coming. I'm gonna climb over this. Whew. Hang on. Get this board out of her way here. So look better? Mm-hmm. Did you even notice?
I was gonna ask you if you were hanging out with your friend because Lucy's up there.
Yeah, she's waiting on me to pull some treats out of my pocket or something. So's that one.
Yeah, I mean, down there.
Yep. Be careful.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Beef jerky?
Yep, Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
Yum.
Does it look good, or did you even notice? You didn't notice.
What was I supposed to notice?
You still don't notice. You have no idea what I did?
No.
All the tops are cut off.
Oh, well, you told me that.
Well, yeah, but I figured you'd say, hey, that looks good. So, anyway, we can...
Look good. Now we just need to decide if we want to cap it or send it.
I know. They sell caps. But, good grief, man, I think they're like $4 a post. So, we'll have to decide. I know. They're aluminum.
Why?
Well, and it's not... Honestly, it's not usually the top of the post that rots. It's the bottom. But, I don't know. We'll see. If we paint them black, it won't matter if they're slanted or not, because the paint will actually keep the water from getting in.
Oh.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell us what to do. We appreciate, but we'll get it sorted. I just threw everything that's trash outside, and everything that was inside, I threw inside that red hay ring up there, so I can just set it on fire when we get a little rain or something. But now I got to bring the tractor down here and load it all up. So, okay, love you. You have to open the gate again, sorry. Bye. Woo! All right, listen, boys and girls. This is the first bit of shade I have felt all day, and I've been out here since early this morning. And I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. Just admire my fence, look at it. But I'm gonna drive around, see what else I can pick up, clean up, that kind of thing. May use the grapple, may use the bucket. But I'm officially signing off here today, because this has been a very good day, a very fast-paced day. Hey, listen, huge thanks to AeroQuip. They've been with us since day one, and they've got some huge things coming, and I'm super happy to be a part of it. And, you know, just can't thank the Firth and the Langrels enough for choosing Doss Farms to run around with, you know what I mean? Very, very blessed. That relationship was built early on, when I was a nobody. I reached out to AeroQuip, and yeah, they were just like, hey, we'd love to work with you. And that led to us going to Canada, the chute, the mower, panels. I mean, just, they spoil me, man. They really do. And I can't thank them enough. So I may cut some face boards and see if I can surprise Miss Ray with them. But look at that fence, man. That's so good. Somebody last night said, when you paint it black, you're not going to see it. Well, not at night. I'm confused. Open your eyes. You'll see it. It's right there. I mean, this is all I wear, and you guys have been looking at me for 5.5 years. Black. Okay? With that said, we're going to get out of here. Thank you all for hanging out so much. God bless you guys for watching us day in and day out, no matter what we do. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. Peace.